Hey, hope everyone's having a good weekend. I want to introduce myself. My name is Kimberly Trigliato, and I've been trying different social media platforms. And now I want to introduce myself to YouTube. I've been on a health journey for the last year, and it's been fun. And when I started this health journey, I was at 278 pounds. I know there are people that have done more, but I'm pretty proud of myself. I've tried just about everything. I was on Weight Watchers at one time. I was Jenny Craig, Nutrisystem. Whoever claimed those foods, you're very welcome, because that was money well spent for food that I gave away. Never could stick with that. I mean, I did Weight Watchers at one time, and I did get down to 160, and then I met my husband, and I just could never maintain the lifestyle. I've done low carb, and I've done it all. But now I finally found a program, or I should say a lifestyle, that I can maintain. And it treats a mindset, that it treats the whole body. And now that I've been on this journey, and I have the support of my husband, my family, my friends, I've lost 94 pounds, 76 and a half inches off my entire body. I've gone from a size 22 to a size 14 so far. I plan to do more. I have gone from high blood pressure, severely having high blood pressure, to the point of being in and out of hospitals with chest pains and carrying nitroglycerin and thinking I'm going to die, to tossing away my nitroglycerin, not having to carry it anymore, not having to take any high blood pressure medication anymore, to being on hormone therapy for the last 10 years, to not having to have hormone therapy anymore, because I had to have a hysterectomy at one point when I was 40 years old, and they said I would never, never go into menopause. Well, yeah, that happened the week of the surgery happening. And then I was immediately put on medication, which we all know the medical field tends to want to put you on medications right away. Well, I'm slowly getting off of all medications. And of course, the first thing they did, because I was going crazy, was put me on anxiety meds and depression meds. Well, now we're taking me off of those. I was at the highest dose of an anxiety med of 225 milligrams. Now we're weaning me off of that. I am proud to say we've started me taking me off of 75 milligrams. And I like to tell people, you can't take someone off of an anxiety med cold turkey, because it's like taking them and putting Godzilla in Tokyo and just letting him go crazy. So I get you. This is me. It's a little sunny where I am, and it's been nice. Not quite 90 today, but I wanted to tell you I am down to that size 14. Most amazing parts are all the medications I'm off of now. And I was actually falling asleep behind the wheel of a car because of sleep apnea, because I was severely obese. I had a BMI of over 42. I am now at that overweight part where I'm at I want to say I'm in the yellow. I'm coming down. I've lost 12 and a half points on that. It's about the losses, but I wanted to tell you today was about choices. But I wanted to also introduce myself to those who have not heard my story. Anyway, a little more about the choices. Choices. Anyone who knows me has heard my speech about pizza being my kryptonite. It's crack to me. So today we first started with going out to breakfast. I had a choice. Could have had the biscuits and gravy, which Texas is known for, but believe me, after moving from Wisconsin to Texas, I've enjoyed a fair share of breakfasts of biscuits and gravy. But I didn't. I made a choice. I had a healthy, lean and green breakfast. I had an omelet. It was made with the lean option of 3 eggs that we have for my protein. I had 3 servings of vegetables in that. And it was made with tomatoes, spinach, and mushrooms. So I chose to have my lean and green for breakfast. Those that understand and have been with me for a little while now understand the lingo of lean and green. The rest of the day, I've been enjoying my every 2.5 to 3 hour fuelings. So I had a nice chocolate and mint, which I'll have again in a little bit, because we eat 6 times a day. So I'm never hungry. I just made choices. Because right after breakfast, we had a birthday party to go to for a friend's son, where they had pizza, my kryptonite, my crack. I could have chose to say, just a little bite of pizza. That won't hurt me, right? Wrong. It will. It throws you out of fat burn. So I chose, because I have goals, to not have the pizza. I had my fueling. I had my cookie bar instead, which I loved. And I chose to play with the children, to take photos, to visit, and to be present with my friends I hadn't seen. And at breakfast, we visited with a friend who had been in lockdown during the COVID-19 situation. It was her first time out with us since it all started. We hadn't seen her in months. So I chose to be present with her and visit with her and not focus on the food, because that's a moment of pleasure, whereas we got to make memories that will last a lifetime. And I got to be present with her in that. So it was choices. So once again, choices. And the choices that I make will affect the future me. So then again, I had another choice. For our friend's birthday, they had a delicious looking ice cream cake. Another choice. I chose to have my fueling and to visit with everybody. And then it was time to go. Time for another fueling, because we were there for a few hours. Oh, did I mention they had a piñata full of candy that everyone was sucking on, lollipops that actually like suckers like that? So no, I chose to have my water. I could have had a soda. I'm a Diet Coke fiend. I had a lot of bad habits, but I'm making better choices. I like my clothes. I'm drinking my water. I'm having my fuelings. And since I had my lean and green for the day, I'm going to be finishing out my day with fuelings. I think this evening around 7 o'clock, we're going to the pool to enjoy the evening. And I've given away, at this point, 19 bags of clothes that I've shrunk out of, and I'm 50 years old, and I'm coming up my 25th wedding anniversary, and I'm going to be trying on my wedding dress, and I have a feeling it's going to be big, and I can't wait to share that with everyone. I have a feeling I've shrunk out of that size. I think I'm smaller than the day I got married, and I'm able to wear clothes that I could never have wore in the past. So future me and current me is thanking future me for making these choices. So I'm happy to say that the choices I'm making now for my future are the right choices, because I want to be there for my family. I want to be there for my sons who are 22 years old and make good choices to show them, so when they get married and have children, I can be there for my grandchildren. I want to be there for another 25, 50 years with my husband to enjoy our life together. And so it all begins with choices. So today was nothing but choices. And I feel like I made choices that were winning choices. Do I feel deprived in any of my choices? Absolutely not. I think I made winning choices that will set the tone for the rest of my future. So if anyone is interested in knowing more about my health journey, connect with me. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Tumblr, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Nextdoor, I'm on Snapchat. I love to share because I know what this health program, I know what my journey has done for me. It can save lives. It's saving my life. I couldn't even stand at one point. I couldn't walk. I have stenosis of the spine. And it was getting to the point where I couldn't stand for 10 minutes at a time. I'm walking 14 miles in a day. 7 miles in the morning, 7 miles at night. Do I need to do that? No, it's a choice. Everything I make is a choice. Do I feel good doing it? Hell yes, I do. Look me up sometime. I'd love to chat, love to share more about my health program, my health journey. And I'd love to walk beside you. I'm a certified health coach now because I loved it so much and I believe in it so much. My name's Kim Trigliato. I'm on all these social media sites. And I'd love to connect with you and share with you, inspire you, cheerlead for you, walk beside you. I like making new friends and I love chatting with you all. So happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And here's to making better choices.